Hi. How are you guys doing? Today we are doing the flip through of the intimacy deck, and it is by Best Self. And basically, what it says on the box here is ow, ow, ow. Oh my goodness, my hair is getting stuck in my glasses. How fun is that, you guys? Anyway, so it's basically like an intimacy desk. It's an intimacy deck, and it says 150 prompts, a tool for deeper connection and conversation with your partner. So one of the reasons this was on my list, my wish list, and you'll hear my cats running around the house yelling at each other. Sorry. One of the things is I thought this would be fun when we use the naughty decks and stuff and we do specials. And today is a special one. We're actually doing Valentine's Day readings today. So we're going to use this. This is going to be the very first time that we're going to use it tonight. So I figured an unboxing to start us out. All right, let's do this. I'm going to see if I can just open it up this way with my nail. I can. Good dealio, Cindy. Good dealio. Okay. All right. So it's this little square cube, and it does have like a little bit. When conversations with your partner become scarce or superficial, intimacy plummets. That's because intimacy is more than physical. It's also the connection you feel on an emotional, mental, even spiritual level. Strong relationships are built on strong communication. The intimacy deck is a tool you can use to keep on talking with your partner. Use it regularly to spark meaningful conversations that help you cultivate and deepen your love. It comes with 150 questions split across 6 categories. All right. So, and it's really cute. Here's the top, the bottom, and each of the sides. But it's really cute. It opens from the top like this. And it has, it says, I wonder if this is how people always get close. They heal each other's wounds. They repair the broken skin, by Lauren Oliver. And on this side, it says, the fear is the great enemy of intimacy. Love is its true friend. Henry Nouwen. Cute, right? Like, how fun is this? Okay, so let's pull this out. Inside is just the box. It has this little thing, and it shows how to use it and the categories on the back. So it says how to use. Whether you're starting a new relationship or reinvigorating an existing one, the intimacy deck will get you talking at a deep and meaningful level. With prompts that encourage you to speak your truth, share your past, and plan for your future, it's your guide to a healthier and happier relationship. Your deck contains 150 questions split across 6 different categories. Pick a card, ask your partner the question, and see where the conversation leads. You might be surprised by the twists and turns your discussions take. These questions are designed to help you get to know each other better. So get ready to be open, vulnerable, and even a little uncomfortable. Who doesn't like to be a little uncomfortable? It's worth it. The more you talk, the more your relationship will grow to a new level. Oh, I love that. And it says, if you have any stories around your intimacy deck conversations, post on social media and tag hashtag BestSelfCo. That's really cute. I love that, right? Okay, so there are blue cards. Blue cards, and blue cards represent relationship. At least I think so. Oh no, these have got to be the darker ones. So about you. So Then we go into yellow. It says random. So random questions. This is fun. I'm just separating them out because they're in a stack all together. So you just have to separate them out by the colors. Then we have green, which is life. I'm just going to put the box up here instead of having it down here where I am. I'm just spreading the decks out. Well, it's one deck, but you see, just taking the colors separately. Okay. This is the past. Light blue is a relationship. And then red is intimacy. These are the ones we'll be using tonight. So I don't know if I want to say all of them tonight, so they'll be fun, but it's okay. We'll just go through it. We'll go through, how about we go through some of the other ones and not the intimacy ones right now? No, I probably should. Okay, so it says, have you ever cried during a movie? What was the movie and why did it make you cry? So these are some of the random questions, right? If you could see into the future, what's one thing you want to see? What are the top 5 qualities you admire about me? Oh, that's so cute. What was your favorite date we ever had? What made it your favorite? What do you hate most about the way I drive? Listen, I would have had ex-boyfriends that would have something to say about this. More so, my children and my mom like to say stuff about my driving. Actually, the ex-boyfriends might not say as much. The children and the mom, yes. Okay. What's something I do all the time that drives you nuts? That's hysterical, right? Don't you want to know that? Don't you want your person to tell you that, right? What's something that you've never admitted to anyone else? That's fun, right? I don't want to go through and ruin it for people to do all the decks. So I'm just going to go through and because it's a lot of fun to be able to go through and find out what the deck is offering, right? Let's see. This one is the about you. So this one says, I can't read it unless I do this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how messy are you to live with? I'm probably messy. I'm probably pretty messy. What makes you feel the most competent? That's a good one, right? If this one is a little messed up, so it kind of got stuck in the belt or something. That's okay. It's only one, right? It's like the plastic coating. I'll just pick it off. Whatever. If you could instantly attain 3 skills, what would they be? I know one of them would be your psychic abilities, right? What makes you angry and how do you behave when you're angry? This is really good, like getting to know you kind of things too. When did you realize you were in love with me? It was love at first sight, of course. Let's see what else. Do you consider yourself conservative, moderate, or liberal with your political leanings? Explain. I'm very liberal. I'm very liberal. When do you feel the most insecure? Ooh, that's a really good one, right? All right, let's move on to the next. Let's go to the past. That's the gray deck, right? Tell me something that you believed as a child that makes you laugh now. Oh, I have a good one for that. I thought when you turned the radio off that it just stopped. And when you turned the radio back on, it would pick up where it was. I don't know why I thought that, but it really makes me giggle because I really thought that. Like, oh, I wanna finish listening to this though when we get back in the car. So turn it off. I don't know. It's cute. I was a little kid. What can I tell you? I just did my eyelashes, so they're a little sticky still. Do they look weird? I don't know, but that's the one that's sticky. All right. Over the past 10 years, what's been your biggest blessing in disguise? Oh, realizing that um, a certain person, it was okay for them not to be in my life. What did you learn about marriage from your parents? That sometimes it's okay to say no to your partner. That you should say no to your partner, especially when it comes to finances. Tell me about the family you imagined creating when you were little. I don't know. I just always wanted to be a mom when I was little. What do you guys? What was that about you guys? Like, what are your top 5 regrets in life? That's easy. None. I don't regret anything that I've done in my life. I don't. I choose. It's a specific choice that I choose not to. If I feel like I may like wane on something, then I don't do it because if my heart's not in it. But if I've made the choice and I've done it, like I made the choice. That's it. I don't feel bad about it. What book has had the greatest impact on your life? There's a lot of books, but I think the one that I always go back to is To Kill a Mockingbird. I was always like fight for the underdog, and when I read To Kill a Mockingbird, it just really, really made me angry at a young age, like a teenager. Ninth grade, we had to read To Kill a Mockingbird. What's the most illegal thing you've gotten away with? When I was a kid, I stole a Garfield, and I feel bad about it to this day. And when I look at the Garfield, I always, and I don't regret it, but I was only 6, so I didn't have the thoughts and ideals about regret that I do now, right? Um, but I felt bad. And when I look at it, it reminds me what I did. So this is relationship. The light blue is relationship. It says, I feel the least loved when you ignore me. I hate when people ignore me. Like, if you're mad at me, then you freaking talk to me. You don't shut down and you don't ignore me because that's so rude and disrespectful. I've had boyfriends that did that to me. And I'm like, look, it's okay. If you don't want to be in this relationship, there's the door. Tell me 2 things I can do better to support you. Oh, I love these. These are so sweet. What have been or remain to be the biggest points of contention in our relationship? How should we be working on it? This is the thing is when you're in this kind of space, it's really like you have to remember to stay out of ego, right? Because people might hold things against each other. So you have to be out of ego. Don't do it. Don't do it. And this one says, what are the deal breakers that would make you reconsider our relationship? Mm. Lying, cheating, being disrespectful all around, right? I don't know. What are your guys' deal breakers, right? I think we should all, but I think you should have already seen the red flags, right? From those people doing illegal things like drugs, selling drugs, maybe. I don't know. Over the past month, in what ways are you feeling unappreciated by me? I would have to say that about myself. How did I make myself feel unappreciated? Because I'm not in a relationship. How did I make myself feel unappreciated? I don't know. I really did care for myself really well because I'd been sick for so long. And then, I don't know, I made sure that I did the things that I needed to do for myself. Did I already do these? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so the next one would be life. We'll pull some from here. What were the major turning points in your life that got you here? Having my daughter at a young age. I was 20 and I had my daughter. So that was a pretty big major turning point, which got me to where I am right now. Which personal accomplishment are you most proud of and why? Personal accomplishment you're most proud of and why? Well, getting my associate's degree because I had failed out of college. Getting my associate's was a big deal. And going back to school to go get my bachelor's. I have 2 more classes to finish to complete my bachelor's degree, but I'm pretty proud of myself that I even got that far, and I've gotten to where I only need 2 credits. That's a pretty big accomplishment. School is very tough for me. Like, I have a learning disability and ADD, so it was always like really a challenge. But yeah, I'm proud of that though. Who of my friends or acquaintances do you feel has a negative influence on me? Oh, that's interesting. So it would be interesting, like, to see what a partner thought of that, right? Which of my friends do you feel I'm most similar to? I don't know that I'm similar, like out and out. Like, I think I could find things in my friends that I'm very like, right? I don't think I'm friends with another me or someone very similar to me. My daughter is very similar to me, but I mean, she's my friend, but not like my girlfriends that, she's my daughter and I love her. What boundaries can we set to protect our relationship and communication from being damaged by technology? Oh, that's a good one. Like, I know so many people that Facebook has really gotten them in trouble. Yes. I had that with one of my ex-boyfriends too, to be honest. Like, messaging in Facebook, like the behind the scenes. Like, that's if you're in a relationship, I feel as though you shouldn't be having private conversations with people of the opposite sex, like sliding into DMs. Like, that's what I mean. I mean, I have friends that are married and in couple relationship that they share a Facebook. So they all, like, they share the passwords, obviously. Yeah. Don't be doing shady shit. What book do you believe I would most benefit from reading? The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I think everybody would benefit from that book. It's amazing. That's some of those. I'm just checking the time. And the last one is intimacy. So let's pull a few. Let's do it. How do you describe me to other people? You know how I describe myself to other people? I will do stuff. I will do the things or say the things that people usually only think about. Like, they won't say it or do it out loud, but they'll think it. I'll do it. Which relationship did you learn most about sex? Ooh, that's a good one. I can't even tell you. Which relationship did you learn most about sex? Oh, man. I've had some really good sexual relationships. I enjoy sex. So if I wasn't learning from others, I was teaching, which is always fun too, right? Experimentation is always fun. I would say my twin flame probably have had the most fun with. Yeah. But it's good to be a little freaky, right? And it's good to push boundaries, and it's a lot of fun, I'd say. Yeah. It's fun mm, to explore your own sexuality and not be intimidated by it, right? Like, I think as women, we're told, we're the baby makers and we are to have a family, and sometimes we aren't told that we can enjoy sex, right? So I think that enjoying sex is one thing that's really important, right? Enjoying sex is hugely important. This one is fun. What do you wish we did more of in our sex life? Experimentation, role play, um, lighting candles, bondage. I don't know. I've never been tied up, but yes, I don't. You find that hard to believe? Why? I don't understand why you think that's such a weird. No, I'm down underneath it all. I'm kind of a control freak, and I don't like to be out of control. Hence the reason I don't do drugs or drink. Um, but I don't. I've never trusted somebody enough to be able to do that. Describe something that turns you on, which you haven't shared with me. Oh, we can't talk about that because we can't just have people coming up to me randomly and doing stuff like that. So no, we can't do that. What's your favorite time of the day for sex? Like all of them? Morning, noon, night, afternoon delight. I mean, not that afternoon delight, like, no, I don't cheat, but yeah, any time of the day. How many times do you want to be intimate each week? How many times? Like, minimally, one time a day. Like, minimally. So the reason I say that is, and that's a huge good question. The reason I say one time a day is because you each need to feel connected to each other. Intimacy, aka sexual relations, is hugely important to make sure that you are still honing the home fires, right? Women take men into them. So women really need to have that intimacy. We really need to feel our partner because we can start feeling disconnected very quickly. And when we feel disconnected, um, for a lot of women, it can create a lot of insecurity, right? Like, why aren't they having sex with me? Blah, 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 blah. And that's a huge thing, right? Because that is a sign of cheating, is when you stop having so much sex with each other. Like, there's usually a reason for it. Um, I mean, there are other reasons. There could be health issues and they just haven't told you, but whatever, you know what I mean? So, um, I think that everybody needs that. It doesn't matter if it's a same sex relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a heterosexual relationship. It really is imperative for you to have sex with your partner. If you don't like sex, then I don't know. Maybe you should have that conversation, right? Because you know yourself. But if you aren't attracted to your partner, that's not the person for you, because you should be thinking like, okay, can I have sex with this person for the rest of my life? Literally, if marriage isn't the thing for you, if you're thinking about marriage. So I totally feel like um one time a day, so 7 times a week, right? It's just that you need to be connected to your spouse, your partner, and I firmly believe that. I mean, more times than once in a day is super great, but sometimes things get in the way. I understand that life gets in the way, but yeah, I definitely think everybody should be having sex. Everybody should be having a hell of a lot more sex than they're having, especially people in committed relationships, marriages, and partnerships, whatever. Go and have some sex, friends. You need to have sex. Absolutely. You need more sex in your life. Just go do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck. I did not share it all because I don't want to give away all the questions and it might be super long. But I hope you had fun watching this with me as I answered some of the questions myself. And I'll be seeing you next in the live. Valentine's Day Live is next after this. We're going to do the premiere and we're going to go right into the next portion. Right? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're interested in this deck, I got it off of Amazon, off of my Amazon wish list, and it was Chanel that sent this to us, and it is the BestSelf Intimacy deck. Okay, that was my phone. Sorry guys. So yeah, go and have some fun with your partner. Go communicate, okay? You might learn some new things about your partner that you didn't know you needed to know. Like maybe you need to know their intimacy questions and like how many times they think that you should have sex. That would be amazing, right? Well, you guys, I hope you have a lot of fun and you take care of yourselves. And I will see you really soon. Thanks so much for being here. I love you guys. Mwah! Bye.